Hey, sorry, it still does it. Because I'm moving there. The two boys are down on the north south end of the court, and I have the camera aimed at them. And then when I move it to the north end, it's actually it looks like the screen's going south. If you know what I mean, the way I have it set up. I thought we did too, but I don't know. I still think it might be because what did I read? I googled something with YouTube, and I don't know how to get in there. About why are my videos I see on YouTube reverse? And the text that's visible is backwards as too. It says if you create a YouTube video using YouTube Short app as a front cam, well, like on the web page, the web camera around this, it blows around with the mega. Hold on. It doesn't say anything when it comes to this. Oh, hold on. Yeah, why are many YouTube videos left right mirrored? I intended to ask questions seen ahead. It doesn't really give however many. So it's something in YouTube where because it has the computer has the webcam and YouTube recognizes that it's still sending it to the camera backwards, and I think it's something in YouTube, like the actual site you have to go into. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go into settings here. YouTube settings, anyways. I mean, if anything, just ignore the screen and just move the camera. I guess that'd be that right now. That's my only thing to do if we can't fix it. All right. Okay. Alrighty. All right. Yeah. Bye. Colby, what is that over there? Oh, okay. Hey, how are you? Out back. Because these doors are always locked and I can't get in. Why? Okay, I'm still working on this. I saw it's funny because like we're trying to when I have the camera here. So if I move the camera this way, the screen on here goes backwards. I mean, it's still right, but it's mirrored, and we're trying to figure out how to not to have that way. But all right, I'll see you later. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2.
Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hello?
You there?
Yep.
Hey, would you go on YouTube on your phone and see if you can hear me talk? I'm just trying to. I think I got it figured out, but I'm hoping I can still live stream into YouTube the girls' game the way I'm set up.
Okay.
So if you go to YouTube, it'll be actually labeled Spartan Boys against Miller in the rec gym,
Okay.
and it's live.
Okay.
And I think I'm just going to leave it live from here on out.
So it's laughing at me and it's talking to me.
Okay.
I mean, I'm on my computer, not on my phone.
Can you hear me now? Hold on a second. Can you hear me now on the YouTube?
Yeah.
Like, is it very soft?
It's pretty soft.
Okay. What about now? Soft.
It needs to be louder.
Okay, hold on. Can you hear me now? Better? Better? Okay.
But still not what I would say loud.
Okay.
I have my computer turned all the way up. Much better. Yes.
Okay. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2.
Softer because they can always turn you down.
Right. So now can you hear it okay?
Yes.
Okay. So there's a headset here. Put it on. I believe it works through that mic. So I believe it's going to be working through the mic. So you should be okay then. Okay. So there's a headset here. Put it on. I believe it works through that mic.
Okay. Well, due to the fact that I'm now listening to you in two different places. All right. So it should work through the mic. We should be okay, but it's still backwards on the screen.
Well, no, I have it set. No, it's the right way now. Now, when you look at the screen, I'm going to warn you. When you look at the screen, it's the YouTube, so there's a delay as well. So when you move that camera facing to wherever the game's at, you're going to look down at YouTube and you're going to be like, "Oh boy, why ain't the camera moving?" Well, it is. It's just delayed.
Right.
Okay.
Just like our conversation is delayed.
Yes.
Okay. But at least it's going the right direction.
Right. And yeah, it is going the right direction as of now. I'm hoping, because I have it going through one of the main things on YouTube, so I'm hoping when I go over to the main computer, I can still log into our YouTube channel there and still create a thing for that game as well for over there.
Okay.
Okay. So, alrighty. Well, if I have any other issues, you know who I'm calling.
Well, if you have any other issues, I'm going to take a shower now.
Oh,
I might as well just come out.
You might as well just have a phone in the shower with you.
You know, I've tried that before, but it just doesn't work so well.
Okay.
I just don't get water in it.
All right. I'll see you later.
Right.
Bye. Testing 1 2. 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 This is up to you. You want to do. You may want to stay. My guess is you're going to want to stay. Now, this camera, I don't have a stick for it because this is the one that got stolen 2 years ago at the Corn Palace.
Okay.
So you can just move this,
Right.
and it goes with that screen there.
It does.
Eventually. Oh, I got to make this live. There we go. So now, see, it's a little bit of delay. See, and just all you have to do is just get it in clear shot, and then you can hold it until they run down the court again.
Okay.
I'm thinking this mic is going in there.
And you're live now?
Oh yeah, I don't care. Sorry for the feedback, guys. If you're on here live watching, just trying to make sure we get audio set up. You're about 32 minutes away before this JV game starts. There will be no scoreboard, just the live stream with Gloria Vavra broadcasting. There will be no scoreboard or clock. She will give you updates throughout the game. You're not going to hear yourself through here,
Okay.
but it comes across. So I don't know if it's picking up here or here. I don't know. But I don't want to mess with that right now because I have everything working.
So as long as I'm standing there, I'll be fine.
Right, and if you want to wear that, wear it. If not, you're going to have to talk louder. But here, I'm thinking if it's going through, you don't have to talk so much. So if this screen goes blank, it'll go dark. Just move your mouse, obviously,
Yeah.
and then it'll come up, and it may not be live. So put your mouse on here and click live, like I just did there. It's live now.
Okay.
Like it's not delayed for. I'm going to put this here, and I don't know. This is what it looks like zoomed out all the way.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you want to zoom in a little more, but if you zoom in, you're going to cut off this.
Okay. I think just leave it zoomed out. I mean, it's better than most people are going to get anyway.
Right. I think it's pretty good, actually.
I think it is. It's not bad.
So what I would do is if your phone's charged, I would put your phone here to have another screen so you know it's still. But just make sure your volume's off, otherwise you're going to get feedback like you and I got. So, all right. So we're up over there. We're up over here. I need the program for us over there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Don't bother coming up there. I mean, it's a double. We'll be good. Yeah, I can do the camera. So yeah. That's why we're live. So they can send this video to watch. I mean, that's the way they have to do it. I don't know. So basically, you're going to stand up there. I was trying. I'm going to order a table to give me a table where the legs are closer together so they fit easier, and it hangs out this way more so that we can kind of sit. I got it. I think we'll also. So, if anybody asks, only the main gym is going to the channel on YouTube. Separate them. I've already did. I think so. I just did. That's the boys. And then I'll go and share the girls. Okay. I put in there's 2 live streams, girls at the main gym, boys at the main gym. Main gym is only going to the rental channel. So, all right?
Yep. I have to go get popcorn. I got so much time now that you'll be ready for me. This is our main dryer. Well, Hillary's excited that you're going to do it. Okay.
Where are you having this one?
Well,
Okay, so you got it. You're good.
yeah, I did
Now
just
just
now,
go right here.
because but
Yeah.
it wasn't tracking.
Yeah, because you have to go to live
But
on it.
see, I didn't see the live option until I moved
Oh.
this.
That's what I was showing you earlier. You weren't paying attention.
I'm supporting that.
Okay, so you're good.
I'm good.
That's all you have to do if that goes down. So every like minute or so, maybe just move your mouse a little bit just to keep the window open. Do they know you have bleachers over there?
This stream will only be on YouTube. I won't be on YouTube because we have non-vegetables that come here. But I will go to the accident. That might not have something to do with Wessington Springs YouTube. They went to rodeo last night. Good afternoon. I'd like to welcome you to the Wessington Springs Rec Center for this afternoon's matchup between your Wessington Springs Spartans JV boys and the Miller Rustler JV boys. This is our first experiment from broadcasting in here. Please let us know what you think. We appreciate positive comments. And we'll be ready to go here in just about a minute. For the Miller Rustlers today, number 20, Gentry Harrell. Number 22, Isaac McKinsey. Number 30, Terrell Schlechter. 32, William Riesel. And 42, Preston Neighbor. Coming out for your Spartans will be Wes Molnar, Brandon Flowers, Luke Larson, Carter Mabius, and Blake Miller. We're ready to get underway here. Please bear with us. This is a new experiment, and we will try to get as much as we can. And I'm already seeing that I have a low battery, so we'll see if we can get that taken care of. Jumping center will be Riesel and Flowers. Tip goes to the Rustlers. Rustlers on the attack. Short shot in the lane, no good. Rebound there by Riesel. Up, no good. Riesel rips it away from Miller, and Riesel scores the first two of the game. Luke Larson bringing it up for the Spartans. Off to Carter Mabius, back up to Molnar. Molnar goes all the way in, pulls up. Short one, no good. Rebound and stick back there by Brandon Flowers. Rustlers get it quickly up the court. It's number 20, Harrell with it. Out in the corner, that's 22, McKinstry. Back to Harrell, 42 is Neighbor. In the corner to Schlechter. Tried to get it inside to Riesel, and it was knocked out of bounds there by Molnar. Ball comes into Harrell. Up top, here's McKinstry. Inside to Riesel. Riesel guarded there by Flowers. Riesel going up strong. Oh, and blocked by Flowers, but he's going to be called, and Riesel will go to the line for two. That'll be the first on Brandon Flowers. First one up off the back iron. Next one on the way for Riesel. That one is good. Miller takes a 3-2 lead. Larson up ahead to Molnar. Molnar up into the corner to Mabius, inside to Flowers. Flowers with a little hook in the lane. No good. Rebound taken out of there by Riesel. Riesel off to Schlechter. Schlechter in the corner to McKinstry. Oh, nice move back inside to Riesel and off the board for two. Out on the wing there to Mabius. Mabius Euros all the way through. Short off the glass, no good. He gets his own. Looks to kick it out. Instead takes it back up. Rebound Flowers back to Mabius. Back to Molnar. He kicks it in the corner to Larson. Larson baseline to Flowers. And Flowers is fouled there by Riesel. So both centers in the game have a foul apiece. Flowers will step to the line shooting two. First one's up and good. We'll have a substitute checking in for the shooter. That one by Flowers is no good. Rebound by Riesel. Little trouble in the backcourt. Bothered there by Molnar. And we have a quick timeout taken by the Rustlers. With 4:05 to go, it's Miller 5, Wessington Springs 2. Obviously, we'll not have commercials, so we'll keep it right here. Coming back out of that timeout, Sam Ponslow will enter the game for Brandon Flowers. The Rustlers stay the same. Schlechter bringing it into Harrell. Up top to Harrell to Schlechter. Out on the side to Neighbor. Neighbor looking inside, nothing there. Out on the wing, that's Neighbor with it. And that's knocked away, taken away there. And Mabius comes up with it. Mabius starts the break for Springs, gets it up to Larson. Larson off to Ponslow off on the wing here to Molnar. Back up top to Carter Mabius. He makes a move to the basket, up and good. Mabius ties the game at 5. Miller breaks press pretty easily. Looking inside, trying to get it to Riesel. Oh, and that's going to go off the basket extension out of bounds, and it'll go back to Springs with 2:56 here to go in your first quarter. Molnar bringing it up, brings it straight up to Ponslow, drops it into Mabius. Mabius looking, nothing there. Up top to Miller, off to Molnar, back to Larson. Larson lines up a 3. That one's off. Molnar does a good job of knocking it off one of the Rustler players. It'll stay with Wessington Springs. Mabius comes into Ponslow, back into Mabius. That one's left short. Mabius gets it back again, kicks it out to Blake Miller. Blake takes a 3. That one's off. And it's tipped. And it's going to stay white ball. Ponslow brings it into Molnar in the corner, up top to Mabius, out to Ponslow in the corner. Works it up top to Blake Miller, hands off to Luke Larson. Larson makes a strong drive. Nice kick out there. And that one was partially blocked, and then Mabius tipped it out, giving the ball back to the Miller Rustlers. 2:16 to go here in a tie game, 5-5. And the Spartans force a turnover, and Molnar in for 2. That time, good defensive pressure, forced a turnover. This time they get it all the way back into Riesel. Riesel holds up at the midcourt line. Off for Harrell in the corner to McKinstry. Back up top to Harrell. And that one slips out of his hands and goes to Ponslow. Larson looking to push. Gets it up top to Ponslow. Ponslow makes a strong drive in. Pulls it back out, gets it up top to Molnar. Molnar has a little trouble handling it. Ponslow dumps it inside to Mabius. Mabius looking for some help, kicks it out to Larson. Larson hands off to Ponslow. Good baseline drive. Good dish there to Mabius and the 2. And Mabius will be going to the line for 1. The Spartans open up a 4-point lead here with 1:21 to go in your first quarter. It is 9-5. Now checking in for the Rustlers, number 12, Joe Baker. Maybe it's at the line for one. And that one's nothing but net. The Spartans have a 10-5 lead, and they're going to continue to employ some pressure here. Back to Baker. Baker looking for some help. Back to Riesel. Riesel looking to bring it up. Stolen there by Ponslow to Larson, and that's another two. Back up to Riesel. Riesel to Baker. Baker wisely pulls it out as he has 1-on-2. Out to Isaac, and that's up and off the basket. Out of bounds. It'll go back to the Spartans. 12-5 Spartan lead. Larson will run the point this time for your Spartans with just under a minute to go here in your first quarter. Larson off on the wing to Miller. Miller to Mabius, out to Ponslow. Ponslow drive in, tried to dump it off for Mabius, and it goes off his toes. It'll go back to the Rustlers. Spartans continue to employ full court pressure. This time we get it into Schlechter. Schlechter back to McKinstry. And Riesel comes up on the outlet. And we're going to have Schlechter. He drug his foot. And it'll go back to the Spartans. 33.9 seconds to go. Spartans lead 12-5 here in your first quarter. Gavin Brandenburg into the basketball game for the Spartans, number 5. Larson brings it across. I believe the Spartans will hold for one shot. Miller all the way to the hoop and good. Blake Miller for two on a good hard drive. Schlechter looking back. Ponslow gets a hand on it, but Ponslow is on the line. It'll remain with the Rustlers with 11.8 seconds to go here in your first quarter. Another turnover by the Rustlers. Mabius looks to give back to Larson. Larson goes in, blocked by Riesel. We're going to have a jump ball with 2.7 seconds. Spartans have 2.7 to get a shot off here. 14-5 Spartans. Ponslow to trigger it in. Comes into Miller. Miller loads up a three from deep wing. Oh, it rolled in and out. And that's the way your first quarter will end, with your Spartans leading 14-5. For those of you listening on Wessington Springs Spartan Live or Wessington Springs Spartans YouTube, we appreciate you joining us today. It looks like we got about 31 viewers right now. If you are looking for the girls' game, it is also being shown right now on a separate live stream channel. And that second live stream channel is called Miller Doubleheader. It's also available on Venture 382 and Santel 108. Back to the action. Miller ball to start the second quarter. Baker to trigger it in. Baker into Harrell, and we're back underway. Off on the wing to number 40, who just checked in, Drew Keenan. Up top to Baker. Baker inside to Riesel. Good defense there by Ponslow, and it's going to stay with the Spartans. Also in the game for Wessington Springs, number 23, Tragan Jensen. Baker, ball fake into Riesel. Riesel going up tough. Blocked there by Miller. Back to Keenan. And that one's going to be grabbed out of there by Jensen on a good defensive play. Up to Miller. Miller is going to be called for the travel. I think he would have been okay had he went straight up. This is Harrell up to Baker. Baker looking across. Oh, a good pass to Riesel just out of his reach. Larson looking for some help. Brandenburg back to Larson. Larson looks to drive all the way in. Ponslow loads up a three, no good. Good backside positioning there by Jensen to get the rebound. Hands off to Miller, hands off to Brandenburg. Brandenburg looks to bring it up top. Gets it off to Larson. Larson looking to get it inside to Miller. Nothing there. Larson takes it all the way in, dumps it out to Ponslow. Ponslow up and under to Miller. Miller off the board, just a bit hard. Rebound taken out of there by Keenan. Harrell looks to push it up, gets it in the corner to Baker. Baker looking to get it inside to Riesel, guarded there by Miller. Up top to Harrell. Off on the wing to Keenan. Back over in the corner to McKinstry. To Baker. Keenan. This time they do get it inside to Riesel. Riesel goes up through the traffic and gets two. Good move there by William Riesel. Larson coming back. Nice cut by Ponslow. Nice assist by Blake Miller to Sam Ponslow. 16-7. They get it indirectly to Riesel. Riesel hands it back. Bothered there. Spartans get it back. Riesel going to the hole. And we're going to call that one on the ground. We have subs coming in. For Wessington Springs, number 3, Hayden Boucher is in the game. Into Harrell. Harrell, short, good backside rebound there by Riesel. Taken out of there by Harrell. Back up, taken out by Riesel. Back up. That's off green, and it's going to go back to the Spartans. Good offensive rebounding there by your Miller Rustlers. Ponslow up to Jensen in the front court, up top to Boucher. Boucher makes a move, nothing there, back to Brandenburg. Brandenburg to Jensen. Jensen off to Blake Miller. Blake lines up a three. That one's short. Good follow of his own. Goes back up tough off the board and lays it in. This is Keenan. Harrell up in the front court. Off to Neighbor. Neighbor into Keenan. And good defensive play by Miller to knock it away from Riesel. And that will be called on Ponslow coming over the top. 3:01 here to go in the second quarter, 18-7. This is Gentry Harrell at the line for a pair. First one short. Second one for Harrell. Hard off the back iron. Good rebound there by Keenan. Almost stripped by Ponslow. Working it around. Tipped away by Brandenburg. Taken by Jensen. Up to Boucher. Boucher looks to run the break. Boucher up in the corner to Ponslow. Ponslow all the way in. Under, up and off the board. Good move there by Sam Ponslow. Also into the game for Miller is number 24, Tyson Kindle. This is Kindle with the ball. Off to Neighbor. Into the corner. Pull up by Harrell, and that's good. A long two-pointer by Harrell. And we have a timeout called by the Miller Rustlers with 2:24 to go here in your second quarter. It is 20-9, Wessington Springs. Good crowd on hand here for both days, for one of the first sunshiny days we've had in a long time. We'd like to welcome our friends from Miller and all the Spartan fans that have made the trip. Also, thank you to all of you watching online. Following this game, we'll be moving to the main gym for the girls' varsity game. At halftime, of the girls' varsity game, we'll have the Spartan Sparklers, a young cheer team that has just been reformed in our community. It was very popular back a few years ago. It took a few-year hiatus, and now it's back. So the Spartan Sparklers will be performing at halftime of the girls' varsity game. Coming out of that timeout, it will be white ball. Now in the game for the Spartans, number 35, Tucker Thompson. Thompson is joined by Jensen, Boucher, Grady Gran, and Gavin Brandenburg. Jensen across timeline to Brandenburg. Brandenburg looks inside for Gran. Gran apart off the board. Good move there by Grady Gran for the two. Miller looks to bring it in. Tipped there by Brandenburg, but out of bounds. It will stay with the Rustlers. Schlechter to take it out. Into Harrell. Harrell gets it into Riesel, but Boucher reached in, grabbed an arm. It will stay with the Rustlers. Second team foul of the quarter on the Spartans. Riesel into Harrell. That one was blocked. Taken out of there by Gran, off to Brandenburg. Brandenburg uses a Boucher screen, gets it off to Gran, back to Brandenburg. Brandenburg loads up a three. That's off the left side, but Boucher hustles for the rebound. Brandenburg looking inside, tries to get in, and unfortunately it was knocked away and Boucher couldn't save it. It'll go back to the Rustlers. Rustlers bring it up the court, get it up to Harrell, set up the offense. Nice bounce pass into Riesel, and Riesel goes up for two. Nice play there run by the Rustlers. This is Jensen running the point now for the Spartans, off on the wing to Brandenburg. Brandenburg pass, I think, was intended for Thompson, taken out of there by Boucher. Riesel in for two. 22-13 with under a minute to go here. Jensen off to Brandenburg. Brandenburg looking inside once again for Gran. He gets it down in there. Gran working against Riesel, has it knocked away. Good defensive play there by Riesel. Falls right back to Gran, and he's going to go up and be fouled. They gave that foul to Gentry Harrell. Gran will go to the line for two. First one up, short. Coming back into the game, number 22, McKinstry. He will replace Kindle. One shot coming up for Gran. That's hard off the back iron, no good. Rebound there to Schlechter. Schlechter pushes it up to Riesel. Riesel through the middle. And we're going to have a block called. That one's good. Second one coming up for Riesel. That one's also good. So the Rustlers pulled it within 7 with 30 seconds to go here. Jensen off to Brandenburg. Brandenburg back to Jensen. Up top to Boucher. Uses a screen there by Thompson. Into Grand, back to Brandenburg. Short kickoff. Grand for a 12-footer, and that's good for Grady Grand. Miller coming back with 10 seconds to go. Down to 8. Stolen by Grand. Grand's tried to steal a look at the clock. A long one, and that's the way your half will end with the Spartans leading 24-16. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. This stream will be staying live throughout halftime. Once again, this is our first attempt at this. We hope you're enjoying the game, and we'll be back in about 8 minutes. I don't get paid. That's what I'm saying. I'm sure you could probably have a bush latte later. Oh, really?
Today's a good day to get out, but
Well, all right, we're back here to start the second half. I do believe we're going to have a guest announcer from the Rustlers during the fourth quarter here. I mean, there's parents that can do it all. They can announce, they can referee, they can cheer, they can watch. I do see there are some comments coming up. We'd like to thank you for those. If you're enjoying the game, please let us know. If there's something we can do better, say it politely. And we're back to action here. For both teams, we're going to go with the starters on the floor. They'll be Hero, McKinstry, Schlechter, Riesel, and Neighbor, Molnar, Larson, Mabius, Flowers, and Miller. Spartans will take over first. Flowers looked at the three, didn't take it. Nice dive there by Larson. Couldn't finish. Blake Miller, good board work underneath, and he puts it up and in for two. Spartans going to continue to press. Riesel has it. That pass tipped away. Taken by Flowers, taken back by Riesel. And Riesel's going to be called for the double dribble. Larson into Molnar. Spartans enjoying a 10-point lead here earlier in the third. Mabius dumps it inside to Miller. Miller turns off the board, no good. Flowers comes flying in for the rebound, and he is fouled. We're going to go with Brandon Flowers to the line for two. First one for Flowers is up and good. We have a sub coming in the game. That's Keenan replacing Neighbor. Flowers' second one rattles off, but Miller sneaks inside, up off the board, and couldn't finish. And that goes off of the Rustlers and go back to the Spartans. Molnar off on the wing to Larson. Larson, good look inside to Mabius. Mabius tries a short hook, no good. Gets his own, goes up and under, no good. Two short range ones missed there. And that was an excellent drive by the Rustler. Back comes Molnar. Spartans wanting to push the tempo here a little bit. Larson inside to Mabius. Mabius straight up, no good. Mabius gets his own. Straight up again. That one's no good. This time the Rustlers come out of it. And we're going to have a slap on Luke Larson, giving the ball back to the Rustlers. This is Harrell off on the wing to Schlechter, looking inside for Riesel. Good interior defense being played by the Spartans. Tipped there by Molnar, back into the corner. Underneath to Riesel and tipped out by Molnar, but it'll stay with the Rustlers. Riesel inbounds. Harrell with shot. That one's tipped out by Mabius. It's good. It'll stay with the Rustlers. We have a 5-second count against the Rustlers, giving the ball back to the Spartans. Luke Larson will run it up this time. To Flowers. Flowers looks at the shot, doesn't take it. Goes all the way in off the board, no good. Rebound in there by Keenan. Excuse me. Yes, Keenan. This is Schlechter in the corner, hands it off to McKinstry. Up top to Keenan. Dumps it inside to Riesel, bothered there by Brandon, and it's going to go off green, and it'll be the white ball. This time Molnar brings it up out on the wing to Miller. Miller is pass tipped away there by Schlechter. Good hustle play there by Schlechter to tip it away. We got a sub coming in. This is Baker coming back in the game. Baker will be replacing Schlechter. Miller up top to Flowers. Off to Miller. Miller looking to drive. Oh, good wrap around there to Mabius for two. Nice assist there by Blake Miller. Over here in the corner to Baker. Back to McKinstry. And that one's taken away and kicked up ahead. All alone is Mabius for two. Spartans stretch lead to 31-18 with just under 3 to go. All the way ahead here to Riesel. Riesel off on the corner. Baker takes a three. That one's a bit off. It falls right into McKinstry's hand for two. Spartans come right back though. Molnar to Mabius. And we have a timeout called on the court with your Spartans leading 33-20 with 2:39 to go here in your third quarter. We would like to thank everyone who has been sharing our information here today. We're up to 37 visitors for our boys game. And that's just our YouTube channel. We do not get numbers off our live ticket channel. It'll be Rustler ball coming out of this timeout with 2:39 to go. Into Baker. Cross to Riesel. Riesel picked up there by Mabius. Riesel's pass is deflected. Good pass. Oh, maybe an overpass there, but taken out of there by Molnar. Molnar up top to Larson. Into Miller. Miller tries to dump it into Mabius. Nothing there, and we're going to have a jump ball. Green ball on the alternating possession. Baker takes it over here in the corner. Met there by Molnar and Miller. Inside to Riesel. Riesel, strong left-handed move, just rolls out. Taken out of there by Molnar. Molnar looks up to Larson. Larson waits for Riesel to clear, and Miller follows. Got a 2-on-1 if they want it. Oh, and a huge block there by Miller, taken out of there by Molnar. Molnar, no look. Oh, good pass there by Larson to Mabius. 37-20. Spartans are going to pull the press off here with 1:38 to go here in your third. Spartans are playing straight up man. And we have a foul on the ground there. That foul, I believe, is going on Blake Miller. That will be Blake's second. Couple of subs back in for Miller. That would be Neighbor and Schlechter returning. Riesel to take it out. Kicks it all the way up top here. McKinstry. Off to Neighbor. Drive there by Schlechter. He lost the handle and it's tipped out of bounds by Ponsolo. Once again, Riesel to trigger that inbound play. Miller set up in a four-corner box. Nothing was open all the way out front. Taken there by Larson. Larson hustling down the court. Gets it to Miller. And Miller takes it up for two. Good hustle by Larson. Good find when he spotted Miller. Miller with a good finish there. Another tip away. This one by Molnar. But he's out of bounds. This one's taken away by Molnar on the ground, and we're going to have a jump ball, white ball this time. Molnar going to bring it up the outside. Out on the wing here to Mabius. Into the corner to Larson. Back up to Mabius. To Molnar, up to Larson. Larson thought about the three, didn't take it. Mabius pops out. Mabius starts a drive, step back from just inside the key for a long two. For Carter Mabius. Back come the Rustlers. 41-20 here with under half a minute. Steal by Molnar. Molnar looking ahead, flips it to Mabius. Mabius up off the glass for two. Good pass by Molnar. Good finish there by Mabius. And back come the Rustlers. Once again, Molnar with the steal. Molnar cruises in, up off the glass, and it falls with 3.1 seconds to go. 2-1. Riesel gets it off, but would not have counted, and that's the way we'll end the third quarter with the Spartans jumping out to a 45-20 lead. Just a reminder, immediately following the two JV games, we'll move right into the girls' varsity game in the other gym. The other gym is being carried on Wessington Springs Spartans Live, Wessington Springs Spartan YouTube, Santel Channel 108, and Venture Channel 382. For the time being, the Rec Center gym will only be carried on Wessington Springs Spartans live stream and Wessington Springs Spartans YouTube. There will be two separate streams. Make sure you click on the game you'd like to watch. All right, we're back for the start of the fourth quarter. Miller Rustlers in control. For the Spartans, we have Boucher, Jensen, Thompson, Jackson, and Bothma. Steal there by Bothma. Kick out to Boucher, just a little over his head. Hustled and chased down there by number 42. Up ahead. And we're going to have a foul on the ground. Foul on the Spartans. Number 44, that was on Jackson. Schlechter taking it out for the Rustlers. And a little miscommunication there by the Rustlers. We'll give the ball back to the Spartans. Jensen pushing up here for the Spartans. Off on the wing to Boucher. Boucher looking inside, nothing there. Gets it back up to Jensen. Jensen to Boucher. Inside to Bothma. Bothma turns and fires. And it's on the line out of bounds. It'll go back to the Rustlers. Kinstry brings it up. Kicks off on the wing to Neighbor. Down in the corner to Kendall. Into Keenan. Out here to Neighbor. Neighbor for the three, no good. Rebound tipped out there by Bothma. Boucher on the run. Boucher up, no good. Good hustle by Keenan to get back. And here come the Rustlers on the attack. Deep three off the board for Isaac McKinstry. Jensen off on the wing to Boucher. Boucher looking inside for Jackson. Nothing there. Bothma goes through. Back up top to Jensen. Jensen looking for some help. Throws it off Thompson's hand. Gets it right back. Gets it back up to Boucher. Boucher drives in. And Boucher is going to be tripped. Now into the game, number 12, Baker. Jackson gets it into Boucher. Tries to get back into Jackson. Good play there by Keenan to get the overpass, and back come the Rustlers. This is Schlechter off to McKinstry. Back to Schlechter. Schlechter working on Bothma. Kicks it out to Neighbor. Neighbor drives it into Keenan. Keenan up off the board, no good. Rebound Bothma. Bothma looking for some help, and Jensen's right there. Jensen looking to bring it back. Jensen brings it all the way down, nothing there. Into Jackson, over to Bothma. Bothma hard off the glass, rebound by Keenan. Off to Baker and back to Neighbor. To McKinstry in the corner. He's going to line up another long three. That one's off, but good backside board there by Neighbor, or by Baker. Schlechter off the board, no good. Keenan goes back up, no good. Baker back up, and that one is good. Good offensive rebounding there by the Rustlers. Here comes Jensen up the floor. Off to Boucher. Boucher looking for some help. Off to Jackson. Jackson squares up, gets it into Bothma. Bothma up off the board, no good. Rebound McKeenan. Kick out to Neighbor. Neighbor up ahead to Baker. Baker got too far under, and Bothma comes out of there with it. Off to Jensen. Jensen across the timeline to Boucher. Into the corner for Thompson. Thompson loads up a 16-footer. That one's just off, and we're going to have a foul called by the on Holden Jackson. Rustlers return to the offensive end. 22, McKinstry goes right through the defense and scores. Back comes the Spartans with Jensen at the key. Going to run it this side one more time to Boucher. Boucher looks to drive in, up off the board, and good. Hayden Boucher for 2. Back come the Rustlers with Schlechter. And that one's taken away by Boucher, and we're going to have a jump ball, and the ball will belong to the Spartans. 1:21 here to go in your fourth quarter, 47-27. Your Spartans have a comfortable 20-point lead. Jensen looking to bring it up. Picks are set by Thompson. Jensen back to Boucher. Boucher tried to get it in. Nothing there. Good hustle there. Ball's taken away, and back come the Rustlers. Baker gets it off to Schlechter. Guarded there by Bothma. Up top to McKinstry. He drives all the way in, gets underneath. Nice little kick out there. And that's number 24 with the basket. 24 is Kindle. Jensen brings it back across the line. All the way in, cut off there, back up to Boucher. Boucher fakes a shot, nothing there. Looks to Jackson. Jackson out to Jensen. Boucher lines up a 3. That one's short. McKeenan with the board, and he drops it off, and it's taken up by Schlechter. 15 seconds to go here. Long one for Isaac McKinstry. That one's off. Good board there by Schlechter. Couldn't finish. Then Baker got the offensive board. Baker will be going to the line for 2 with 7.9 seconds to go. Once again, we'd like to thank you for joining us today. This was an experiment. We do know we're getting quite a bit of crowd noise in the back. We're working on getting a different sound system. But once again, if you have any comments, please, you can either send them to me or to our live ticket channel. That one's up and good as well. 29-47. Jensen off to Boucher. Boucher looking for one last shot, and it would not have counted. And that's the way the game will end here from the Rec Center. Wessington Springs 47, the Miller Rustlers 30. We'll end this stream and we'll go back to live with the girls varsity. It coming up shortly in the main gym. We're done. Yeah.